Howdy guys, how you doing? How you doing? Sam here today.
What's going on, guys? I wasn't expecting that. How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, Chris is back.
What's up, guys?
Like y'all can see from the thumbnail.
Yeah, I'm back.
How's everybody doing today? What you got in the pockets? What's up, Marco, High Tide, Justin, Mr. Stevens?
Man, everybody's in the chat.
Susie.
All right, so we were just talking about this before this started. I don't know what these little crowns are or when this started, so it's kind of cool. Everyone's battling for a top spot.
High Tide's got RCK9, Big Papa, OEG, EDC, Good Luck, Pry Light, and a Chavez pin.
Dude,
solid.
Yeah, freaking stacked, man. Everyone's got all kinds of stuff in their pockets.
Solid, solid. What are you carrying today?
All right, so I brought everything in one little thing, guys. I've got my Triari General loaded out with the Mr. Nice Bar 2.0, and I got that face beat on there. Hopefully that zooms in. But plain Jane Sabenza today. I didn't bring anything super crazy. I guess that's what Jared always says. When
I know, says nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Pulls out a $700 knife.
And then, you know what? To complete this is usually the i3T in titanium, but for some reason I misplaced it. So I have my copper, I have my black one. I have two black ones. I don't know where my titanium one is, but you know, there's that right there.
I am Mr. Stevens, McNeese, Fastback, Tonto, Hinderer, Skinny, Eclipse, McPry, and Minion. Dang, dude, you're loaded out.
Yeah. Everyone's just carrying a few things today. Nothing crazy for everybody.
No, nothing
there.
crazy. Nothing crazy. Everybody's just light, carrying something light.
Oh, Susie. So I'm assuming this is Susie on the back end. YouTube is rolling out new stuff today.
Leaderboard, a place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 gets special badges and live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. You'll need to collect XP points, live chat messages, super chats, super stickers, and that's for the crowns. Awesome.
Yeah.
And GM Code Pry is versatile with the pocket clip and its size. Yeah, it is. Yeah. The Mr. Nice Bar 2.0.
Yeah, the side piece 2.0. I saw the admin for the group. He got his proto, and it's cool, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, I definitely want one of those.
Yeah, I'm excited about those dropping. What's up, Fook? How you doing?
Fook jumping in. What's up, man?
I guess I'm
kind of here, but distracted. I appreciate you coming in, man.
Guess I'll show off my pocket
Yeah,
dump.
dude. It's funny because we laid everything
I
out.
know,
So
I'm always
much,
patting my pockets, but no, it's always later. I'm going to start off with this because, Jared, if you were watching, I did not forget it this week. My Renegade EDC Hank.
We have just a couple of those left. Right?
I think we have one dark green. This is the light green.
Okay.
I think we've got one dark green. But I really like this guy. It's super
Very nice.
thick, good stitching, nice little leather tag on it. Super soft on the flip side. Yeah, solid Hank.
High Tide says he has one of those bad boys.
Nice. And then for a little matching set action, I'll pop this guy out of here. Got my OD Green Black Road Rash, NFG, and Big Papa.
It's got the all OD green setup today, man.
I know, that's the green. Oh yeah, because you got the green too. And we'll go pry and pin. I got my Nice Guy Machine Co. Ladyfinger Thumb Patreon exclusive. This is my main user pry bar. I love this guy to death. And then I've switched it up. I've been carrying the bolt action a lot lately, so I switched up. Got my switch pin from Tactile. Love this guy. And start with the blades. I've got my Plain Jane, Distressed X-Tone Archer, and my Rivery Zero.
The Zero's grown on me, man. I know I kind of said it wasn't my thing, but just to fidget with.
Yeah, just the fidget factor is nice.
Yeah, as my main blade.
The one thing I've noticed that I got to be careful with when I'm opening boxes and anything is just if I'm holding it like this, just being careful not to pull my thumb back. Because if like you're cutting tape and the tape gets stuck to the blade and you're still pulling, it can retract.
Yeah. Just like an OTF, I would assume, but
yes.
You're not really holding the mechanism that would.
But the V2 of these, the 0G, the whole front plate, I guess, is not the slider. It has like picture the body, the chassis of this thing really coming up over the edges, and this slider is just a piece in the front, so you can still grip from the side without having to pull it back in.
Yeah, I think they were funded on the Kickstarter, right? The 0Gs are happening.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Real quick, what's happening in the chat?
Thanks for putting product links, High Tide.
Yeah. Marco Fook saying what's up to everybody when he gets a chance to pay attention. I don't think we missed anybody, but if we did, we're sorry. But I think you captured everybody.
I think we got it all.
So cool, guys. We're gonna jump into. I'm assuming we're gonna jump into the next knives. These guys have been running the show. I've just been in the background, so I was like, we're letting Sam start the show off.
Whatever you want to start with. I don't know if you want to start with the new brand, if you want to go through other new products.
We're gonna go through the older, I guess the new arrivals or whatever. But I'm gonna steal the one that Sam wants to show off. I was like, because I know he's eyeballing this one. Guys, we got another Hawk Talon. This is if I'm not mistaken, the other one was Arctic. Or no, this
it was the white.
Polar, the white.
Yeah,
Polar.
it was the polar.
Yeah,
polar,
so this
polar.
one's the Arctic Storm.
Mm-hmm. God, that's such a good piece of carbon.
It's nice, man. I was like, the details in that thing are really cool, and I love that they do that logo right there. Like, normally I'm like, nah, man, find a slick, a place where you don't see it.
But it's nice,
yeah, it's
and
nice
especially with the carbon, it's kind of subtle.
Yeah,
it doesn't jump out at you.
That action, man, like that. I don't know.
It's very clicky. It's a very
that
acoustic
tactile,
heavy knife. Yeah.
It's very nice, man. So I was like, I know why you like this thing. I want one, but I was like, I'm in a Chris Reed phase right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna pull one of these out. But yeah, it's nice. What are we doing these for? $11.99.
$11.99.
So if you guys are interested in those, we should have some more coming. But if this one, catches your eye, you want this one, we have these in the shop.
And show the clip sight on that one too, just because I want to highlight this on every Hawk knife, especially the Talons, because they've got double-sided carbon. Their pieces of carbon always match very, very well. Like, you don't get a Hawk and it's got a show scale, it's really good carbon, and then you flip it over and the carbon's not as good. They're really, really good about matching their inlays.
Trying to get this thing to do its thing. I think the box we have it's too wide.
Too big.
Our little aim box. Yeah, but I like the clip that they do.
I do too.
I want to get one of their Hawk clips for one of my CRKs, but those are like super rare when they pop up. But yeah, so we have that in stock, guys. If you want to check that out.
Oh, what's up, David? How you doing?
David, jumping in, man. We
How you
appreciate you
doing?
showing up.
How you doing?
No Bally's today, man. No Bally's today.
No Bally's, but we do have gravity knives.
Now, what's this one again? Because I said it's not the Warlock.
No,
one
this is the Phoenix.
Phoenix.
This is the Phoenix 2. This one's OD green Cerakote with black hardware and a black pivot, I guess, and then milled tie clip S35 VN. We've shown off the Paragons before, but they were all black. We got a green one in, so I wanted to show that off, let y'all know that.
Some color.
Yeah.
Because
we
it
got a
goes
little
with Sam's
splash of
carry.
color.
Obviously, this is why he wanted to show this one off.
I mean, tell me that's not a good
Yeah.
match.
Well, you got to beat this one up a little bit, and then it's going to match perfectly.
But yeah, really, really like these. You get the clamshell. And it's just a good USA-made gravity knife. I can't think of another one off the top of my head other than the Asheville Steel, the Paragons, that are USA-made gravity knives. So if anybody else knows of one, please drop it in the comments. I would love to familiarize myself with some more of them. And check
Yeah, I
that
was
guy
telling
out.
you earlier, like whenever I was messing with this thing, it's hard to. On the double-edged one, I'm like, man, which side is this coming out of? But,
That one's a little smoother. The most awkward of the bunch that I have handled is the Crazer.
Oh, like the freaking razor blade looking one?
Yeah, that one, I think just because of the way they do like the finger choil on the blade and the weight distribution, it's a little more awkward than the others. The Phoenix, I think, is the smoothest.
Yeah. Clip's not bad. I mean, it looks like it just kind of has some decent retention.
Dang,
Kinda
David
slides in.
left his Bally at home.
Dang, dude, you always got that thing on you. Yeah, these are cool. I like the color, the all black one.
Mm-hmm.
It's always nice to have a pop of color, so
Yeah.
I like that one.
And
too.
I like another thing about these, I like is how they taper. And you're real
Yeah.
thick up here, and then it slims down. It just makes it more ergonomic. Whenever you're pinching it down here with your little fingers, it's just more comfortable. It fits better in the hand.
All right, you know what? I'm having like some old school movie nostalgia right now. That the way that it opens is reminding me of RoboCop. The way his gun
RoboCop?
comes out of his leg and stuff. Sorry, guys.
You just dated yourself.
It's all good. All right, let me grab this bad boy real quick. All right, guys, here's another one. We've got the bailout in the burnt copper with Magna Cut. I know this look probably isn't for everybody. I think it looked better on the 940,
I think so.
but
It is nice having a bailout in Magna Cut, though.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Definitely. I guess it's kind of the way they go. If you've got Magna Cut in the blade, it's gonna be the burnt copper scales. Because I think they're releasing some more knives later this year.
They are.
They should have that.
And those are going to be $350.
Yeah, dropping July 8th. Thank you for the
Yes.
assist, Susie or Matt, whoever is running the account over there. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the look of the bailout just by itself, but as far as the burnt copper, I think I just preferred it on the 940 scales.
Yeah, that color's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. So
But Magna Cut is. So that's nice. And
you can always change the scales.
That's the
a-
Battle Wash DLC that they're doing on those, right?
on this.
Or
I don't know. I mean, the finish looks basically just like their acid wash. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I get in the.
oh, it is. It's the
Spot.
DLC Battle Wash.
Come on, focus. Stop focusing on my face.
Yep.
All right,
CPM
so
Magna
clearly,
Cut
the camera does not care today.
features high performance CPM Magna Cut stainless steel for superior edge retention and corrosion resistance, finished in a rugged DLC Battle Wash paired with a lightweight diamond textured burnt copper anodized aluminum handle scales.
So DLC Battle Wash is what they're calling that.
I think that's the same finish they did on the Osbornes too.
Guys, I was like, I feel like we get a little crazy with everything like it's black wash. Like, I'm just going to say it's black wash. No, but it's cool, man.
PVD DLC.
I'd just make it all black and I'd be
Tumble
just
wash.
Murder it out. That'd be cool.
That would be
So-
cool blacked out.
$350 you said, and then they're on the 8th.
Yes,
So July 8th in the store or online. House of Blades says, Psh, you know it's Susie. Hey, you know what? Matt could be picking up some slack over there. You never know, man. All right. What are we jumping into next,
Let's
man?
see. You know, let's do some lights for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
We'll get another matching set.
America.
Yeah. Stars and Stripes O lights. We've got the O Clip Pro and the Arcfeld Pro.
Very cool. Man, the light is really like shining on those things. They're not that shiny. They actually look really nice.
No, they do. They're,
like
they're
that.
kind of matte,
Yeah,
a
matte
little
finish.
bit. And the O-clip is going to be $39.99, and the arc feld is $99.95. So
I think these would be really cool if you were like doing like an American like carrier or something like that.
Oh,
Obviously
yeah.
not with being made in America, but having that flag on there is pretty cool.
Well, if you're looking for a last-minute flashlight pickup before doing any fireworks this weekend, so there's not a better flashlight for it than these, especially that O-clip. $40, magnetic. You can hook it on the hood of your car if you're ever working on your car. It's got spotlight, floodlight, UV.
You know what? That's actually sick. I thought this was a rubber piece right here. It's a drop-down piece of aluminum, like, and it's got like a nice little spring to it, dude. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the new O-clip Pros. But yeah, if you guys want a 4th of July flashlight for lighting up your fireworks so you don't blow your hands up this weekend, you can get a matching set or a individual one. But
Yeah.
Olight's got you covered.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. Oh, what happened? Why'd that go down? We are not open on Friday, as far as I know. I might be.
No, our online store, of course, will be open on Friday, but
Yeah.
in-store is going to be
Yeah, we're
closed
all
this
closed.
Friday.
So we're all going to be out popping fireworks and being misfits, all kinds of stuff like that. So
Oh, what's up, Charisma?
yeah, so I like these. I'm glad you brought these to the thing because those are pretty cool.
Yeah, I wanted to get a little bit festive, just slightly. Nothing too crazy.
Now this is the Arcfeld Pro and then
That's the Ultra.
Ultra.
And they're calling it the olive gray, which I'm slightly
Dude,
confused.
for a second, like
It looks green.
without light, yeah. So I was like, you kind of,
That's green.
yeah. It's like, I don't know. That's weird.
But they called it, so they had the Warrior 3 Ultras. They called it Stealth Gray. And it's the same color on the Arcfeld as olive gray. So,
Yeah, just switching.
interesting little tidbit
switching
of
it up.
information.
Sorry, I was like, guys, our camera, typically I was like, I'm trying to aim it over here, but the camera went black for some reason and I don't want to touch it because what if I mess something up? But yeah, dude, I don't know. It's green.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy.
It comes across gray on camera.
Yeah. It's green, guys. If you guys come in, this thing it is green. So, but okay, so we have the Arcfeld Ultra. Is there a Pro?
So there's an Arcfeld. There's an Arcfeld so there's an Arcfeld with just the flashlight and the laser.
That's right.
There's an Arcfeld UV with the flashlight and the UV. There's the Arcfeld Pro with the laser, the UV, and the light, and then there's the Ultra with all three as well.
Okay. Yeah, at a certain point, guys, I was like the lines
It's
start getting
Arcfeld.
crazy. Yeah, so it's an Arcfeld. Yeah, but this one's it is still cool.
It is. I really like those. I wish I would have held off on getting my olive green one.
And it's
waited
heavy,
for
dude.
that
Like,
colorway.
I mean, not heavy, but
It's got a good weight to
It's
it.
got some weight to it that makes it feel like it's
Dude,
not just a cheap flashlight.
And I've dropped mine like on brick. Like dropped it down the side of a house when I was reaching my arm
You have the
back
tan one,
behind
right?
something.
Yeah.
I do. I wish I would have held out for this one, but it actually held up really, really well. So,
I need a dark crimson red
yeah, that'd be sweet.
or like a candy red. I think those would be cool.
Arcfeld Pro, and an Arc Flex. Fook, you do need an Ultra. The Ultras are cool. They're not too much better than the Pros. The only difference between the Ultra and the Pro is the body material, a little bit of like the milling design, and then you get an extra 100 lumens on turbo. It's 1400 instead of 1300.
Yeah. Give me
But-
2 seconds. Let me
yeah.
see if I can fix this camera issue real quick, guys.
But the Ultra is nice just to kind of highlight some of the differences. The Pro has this kind of like serrated almost, and then you've got like knurling on this guy, and then this is rounded over, whereas you've got a couple of angular lines on this one. So really similar, just really minute differences between the Ultra and the Pro.
It makes it look more tactical, guys.
It is. It's more tactical, and it's
Yeah.
only $20 more.
Yeah, so I was like, those are pretty cool, man. But I was like, I need one in my color. I think my brother got like a dark blue one.
Yeah, he got the navy blue.
Yeah.
I've got an O-clip in that color, and that's a good color.
All right, so now we're going to jump to the knives that obviously we put in the thumbnail. So Toor is not a new brand for us, but they have another company, and these are not made in the USA. So we're just going to go ahead and put that out there right now. But there were some cool knives. Oh, you know what?
It's okay. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
I forgot about that because, dude, it's like tucked up top.
I know. We'll come back to that one.
All right, so I have the
Iron Jaw.
Yeah, that's right, the Iron Jaw. So the Iron Jaw is one of their new knives, and I believe these are at 150. It's going to be a frame lock in D2. So definitely a higher price point. I do like the blade shape and the knife itself on this one, like the shape of the handle and stuff. Clean lines. And a G10 on the front scale right there.
It's nice. I like when a knife has that little hump in the back. The Archer has one too.
Yep.
It's just, I don't know, it just fits my hand really well when it does that.
Fits in the hand. Pretty cool. Fook saying, have a great night. HOB keyboard warrior. Well, you have a good one, man. We appreciate you jumping into the show. Let's see. Wait, it says, got to complete. I'm assuming Susie's saying.
Yeah, Susie's got to go.
Yeah, so it's all good. The store is probably getting busy, guys, while we're over here having fun. It's all good. Yeah, so the Iron Jaw is another model. Like I said, flipper. I feel like it's got like good action.
They do. They've got really good action.
So, and running on bearings. So that pocket clip, the milled pocket clip.
It looks like they're steel bearings.
Yeah, and then it's got the black barrel spacer. So. Sam, you should have your order tomorrow, by the way. Oh, did you pick something up from him?
I did.
Okay,
Thank
nice,
you.
dude.
Awesome. Yeah, I saw that I got my shipping notification on that. So thanks. I got a little NFG slip for this guy, and then I got another cruiser slip for my OG bomb that I picked up in Atlanta.
I need a baby bomb slip.
I know. I need one too.
My thing is getting tore up on my key ring, so
I bet, dude.
I need to take care of that thing a little better. Actually, I think I have those. I was like, I don't know if we showed off the baby bomb, but
no, we didn't show off keys.
Yeah, I was like, guys, minion.
I know we got the matching minions.
Yeah, matching minions on there. Well, I think mine's Vapor Home, but I
don't
think
think
you
yours
really
is.
tell like a difference in that.
Yours is Vapor Home.
And then yeah, baby bomb sitting on there. Why do I have two bottle openers? Because I can't.
Oh, Anne Marie needs one too. Yeah, you need to get your baby bomb off your keys.
I think Tom said he's sending out like little 3D prints so that way like leather makers can make stuff,
slips for him.
I think he should have them pretty soon.
All right, the next Skallywag offering is going to be, this one's the Shadowbeard. And after we did the title for tonight's live, we totally saw the missed opportunity to call Chris Shadowbeard.
That would have been pretty good. I got some gray coming in too, so it would have been perfect.
This guy's pretty similar to the Iron Jaw, but it's different. It's still got a little hump back here for the ergos. You got some jimping up here. Nice Warncliffe blade. Good, really good factory edge, honestly. I was surprised the factory edge at the price point that these are. You even get an over travel stop on these, which, I mean, for 150 bucks, that's cool.
I was like, okay. Well, I'm not going to cut you,
No,
I promise.
I know. I'm trying to get them so they can kind of see that the Shadowbeard's basically just like the big brother to the Iron Jaw with a little bit of differentiation, I guess. And
with
then
that
you
deep
get
carry clip too.
Yeah, you get deep carry, and then you get carbon fiber inlays.
Guys, hear me out. I feel like that is very reminiscent of the Kershaw Natrix.
It is.
So I was like, if you have one, hold it up, or check them out side by side on the computer.
I say I can do that real quick.
Yeah.
Pull them up on www.houseofblades.com.
Definitely what I thought. This one's a little bit of a thicker knife, I would say. But yeah, if you're into the
side by side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
it's a little different. You get a little more of a swoop going in right here, whereas the Shadowbeard's a little straighter. Pivot's different. Fuller's different. That blade shape is slightly different on the back side of the tip. The Natrix curves a little more.
A little bit. This one's a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah,
and
it is.
Rightfully so.
Yes.
With being part of the Toor family. So, yeah, I think that one's cool.
But I've been really happy with those two new Scallywags that we got in. And
Yeah.
then
I think, yeah, we've got that.
we've
bad
got,
boy. We've got
but
2 more, but
yeah.
we didn't bring one of them.
before I show this one, I'll go ahead and pop on over to the one that we did not bring. And that's the Deep 6 Karambit. It's pretty big. Blade length on this guy is 4 inches. So I mean, it's a full-size fixed blade for sure. And yeah, $95 D2, not bad at all. And then going back to our the rest of the Skallywag stuff on here, so you can see this guy, the Mini, is what the next one. It's a little neck knife, $25, not bad at all. Really like the blade shape on this guy. What would you call that? Is that like it's like a blend between a sheep's foot and a reverse Tonto.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Very reminiscent of the 940 blade,
Yes.
I would say, but that thing is it's so small. Dude, $25, I would just grab that just to have it. I wouldn't necessarily carry it as a neck knife, 'cause I'm not a neck
But
knife
it's nice.
person,
You get that little
yeah.
thumb swoop up on the blade. I can get three fingers on it with the thumb swoop. You tie a lanyard. I was gonna say it does. You tie a lanyard on it, you can get a full 4-finger grip.
Such a nice little purchase.
$25 little neck knife, not bad at all.
Anne-Marie says, "Oh, it's cute. It's so tiny." Yeah, I would just have that and throw. I have a what is it? What is this here? The minimalist. The minimalist in the truck. I just keep it in there.
See, now you can be all dripped out with your Skallywag.
Yeah.
Who needs a gold chain when you got a little neck knife?
Be like Blackbeard over here with his mini. Yeah, they're cool, nice guys. We have them on the site.
Yeah, I'm happy we got these in. I think these are going to sell well for us. I'm really excited about having these to offer during the holidays like we were talking about the other day. Yeah, this is going to be good.
Which kind of leads into, I guess we can go ahead and say, we're having a sale, guys.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't already catch the short that we have posted, we're doing a 4th of July sale. Yeah. So we're going to have Toor, I believe Microtech,
and Giant Mouse.
Giant
so
Mouse.
like those are like the main 3.
Yeah,
and
we have James Brand, I believe.
James Brand, Jack Wolf.
And it's, I believe, so we've got a couple prices, but it's going to be 20% off of Toor and Skallywag. It is going to be 20% off Microtech, 15% off Giant Mouse, and I believe, I'm not sure
25 on Jack Wolf, it's looking like. 25% off
so
Jack Wolf. Giant Mouse is saying 20.
It's 15.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 15.
So hopefully that's 25 on Jack Wolf.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
so
cool.
everything should be updated, but and then Giant Mouse or the James Brand, we're just blowing out. So if you guys are looking to pick up one of those knives that you see on the site right now, I believe we have a banner you can click into if you're on the site.
We've got good deals going on those. I'm looking at some of them like, dude, that's
like
almost
these
half
knives
off.
are like Microtech is like, there's like a $500 knife. You're going to get $100 off. So I think it's a good deal if you're already thinking about picking something up. Wait for the sale, save you some money.
Yeah, like you can, almost $100 off Ultratechs. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, all the micro.
Old Gen 2 micro.
Yes, with the UTX 85s and the Gen 2 Ultratechs. All other models are going to be regular, just normal pricing. But it's looking like it's all of our Jack Wolf that we have in stock, all of our Toor and Skallywag, all of our Giant Mouse, and all of James Brand. It looks like the only brand that is select items is going to be Microtech.
Yeah.
And all of these brands are on. They're different days, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so guys, when you guys click on the banner, we have the site set up to take care of everything. So if you see the price on there starting 4th of July, that's the price. We've already taken care of the discount, so you just add it to the cart, you're good to go. And it's scheduled, so when that sale ends, which I believe is on the...
It's either the 6th or the 8th, depending on the brand.
6th or the 8th, depending on the brand.
So Toor and Skallywag are going to be the 3rd through the 6th. Giant Mouse is the 4th through the 8th. Microtech is the 4th through the 6th.
Yeah.
And then James Brand and Jack Wolf. I'm not 100% sure.
I think we're just going to continue through all the way until the end of actually the 8th, I believe. So,
okay, until the 8th on those as well.
Those should finish out in the sale.
Nice.
But Yeah, I'm sorry, man. So this is
No,
the
you're
knife
good.
that
You're
I
good.
skipped over since I thought we were done because it was kind of hiding in the thing. But it is the Case Ridgeback Fixed Blade Hunter. Or the
And this
Ridgeback
is
Hunter,
the
yeah.
OD green laminate.
Which, when I saw it in the photo, just looking at that, I was like,
Yeah,
this doesn't
that-
look great.
Photo, it's a good photo, but for some reason that, I don't know, pictures just don't do the knife justice.
Yeah.
It looks a lot better in person.
Further back, stand still.
Further back, maybe? There we
There
go.
it is. Hide the faces, guys. Yeah, so this thing is pretty cool. It's going to have those G10 liners right there.
Which, I'm not big on orange. The G10 liners are cool. I just personally don't like the color orange. But I know a lot of guys are really going to like that color
Yeah.
combo.
Cover up ugly face. Get that mug out of there. Yeah, and then I wouldn't say the nicest leather sheath.
No, but it's not bad at all. You even get a
Yeah.
little drain hole at the bottom.
So
And it's lined. Is that Kydex or some sort of plastic, some sort of polymer lining the inside?
Yeah, it's stiff. I think it might be Kydex. Looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah, Kydex lined on the inside with a little drain hole on the bottom.
See in there or
A little
not.
bit.
You can see that drain hole, but yeah.
So I mean, honestly, as far as leather sheaths go, this one may not be the one that this isn't like a Louis Vuitton fit and finish on there, but as far as I don't want to say this, as far as characteristics of a sheath go, this checks all the boxes.
Yeah.
You know, it's leather, and you know, on most of those you can poke through them. Well, this is Kydex lined, so it takes care of that problem. You're not gonna stab out the end of the sheath. Most leather sheaths don't have the drain hole because they're not lined, so they don't have any rigidity to them.
Yeah.
So you do get the rigidity with the liner. You don't have to worry about slicing through the leather sheath, and you get the drain hole.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like a best of both worlds between Kydex
Yeah.
and leather.
And I'm curious on how it wears. Like leather is going to break in, so is it going to hug that lined Kydex?
Yeah.
Whatever's in there, just make it look cooler. But
It's got a thick belt loop too.
it is stiff though. It is stiff right now because of that liner.
I know why I should like orange, just can't.
I'm right there with
Good
you.
for outdoors.
I like it when it's in stuff like this. You know what I mean?
I
Like
do
I
too.
love that
That
one, but
one's
I'm just like
good.
nah.
But as far as just
Like on a knife,
or even
I
like
get
the
the purpose of it.
data crew bags, like I get the Wolf Gray ones because it doesn't have the high vis interior. I can't do the high
Like
vis.
same thing. I love the slings that they have. I want to grab a new one, but I think you have to get the Wolf Gray to get a. What's the inside? Black?
On the Wolf Gray?
Yeah.
It's gray.
Gray. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gray on the outside and gray on the inside.
But like the green ones
The
are
green
orange
one's
on the
orange, yeah.
inside,
The
the
new-
black one's
the
orange, the
squadron's
squadron's
orange.
orange.
Yeah.
I think the only two that I've seen them do not orange are the Wolf Gray and then the Everyday Minimalist.
Yeah. Which I missed out on that one. That one was cool with the white lining on the inside. I wish I had one of those.
We got a couple more knives for y'all, just two more. Got some staff picks for the
picks.
week. You can pick your poison.
I'll do this one.
Okay. You want to start it off then?
Yeah.
That was Jared's pick.
So yeah, Jared's pick is the Giant Mouse Jutland, which obviously we were just talking about the sale. So $215 right now, and those should be 15% off over the 4th of July weekend. So if you're thinking about picking up a Giant Mouse and adding it to your collection,
That one will be 172,
so 172 instead of
215.
215. So that's a pretty good discount, I would say.
That's a great knife for 172. Was that one in Magna Cut or is that one of the LMAX?
This one is LMAX.
LMAX.
Yeah.
Still a great steel. I mean, performance-wise, S45 VN.
Wire pocket clip. I always like the spacer that
I
they
do
do on the
too.
back with that little like subtle like jumping.
The only thing I don't like about that knife is the wire clip, but Lynch
Yeah.
Northwest makes really, really good deep carry clips for those.
So I've never actually carried a knife that has one. I mean, I've always seen them. I kind of land on the same boat with you. Not going to be my thing. But then again, I haven't tried it, so who knows? I might love wire pocket clips, but
John says love LMAX. Yeah, LMAX is a great steel. It's hard to go wrong.
John, we appreciate you jumping in, man. We see you saying, "Hey guys, sorry I'm late."
And the
Yeah,
other staff pick is from Janessa. she's picked a couple of these before, but this is a little bit different than what she usually goes for. And this guy is going to be the Paragon
Shoot it at the camera. Yeah.
Para X. Just single action OTF S35VN. Again, made in America, North Carolina. You get the milled tie, deep carry clip. I really like the just like the gap they do in the blade on this. It's how it kind of fills into the track and sits locked in there. You've got your charging handle here. It's just a really nice single action OTF. So for those of you who are wanting to buy a single action OTF, we have them now.
Yeah.
Before this, we only had double. So we do have single action OTFs available. And these
people are always looking for like halos or something,
but a halo is how much whenever you can find one, and these are $375.
And they're available.
And yes, they're available.
So what are we rocking? S35, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
S35VN. It's really good, well-rounded steel.
John says, I'll see y'all on the 4th. Oh, only on the website, man. We'll see you on the 4th. The store actually be closed.
Yeah, really good factory edge on this
popping
guy.
Fireworks. Anybody got plans for 4th of July? You guys gonna be out blowing some stuff up?
I don't have any plans. What about you?
No. I am taking the family to go pop fireworks where we typically go.
Nice.
Right next to a fireworks stand. There's like an open parking lot. There's not grass or anything, so I think it's like right outside the city limits, and we're just able to just kind of fire everything off.
Good.
So it'll be fun. We always have a good time while we're out there. Barbecue meat at my brother's. Nice, man.
Nice.
Gotta eat good on 4th of July.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we're grilling. I mean, we might throw some stuff on the grill. I'm always like a late, figure it out as it, like the day before or something like that. Never plan anything out.
Ribs, chicken, burgers, and dogs. Solid.
Good, man. Was there anything else we didn't cover, man? I'm just trying to make sure went through everything.
Yeah. We went through everything we had, unless there's anything else you got that you want to touch up on real quick.
No. So, guys, as far as content for you guys, besides the lives, we're trying to push out long form videos, shorts and stuff. The shorts are more on an actual schedule, whereas long form content is still kind of trying to find its, I guess, leg. So we've got a couple of videos coming for you guys, but as of right now, it's just a little slower. But we appreciate you guys tuning in, liking the videos, sharing feedback, because obviously we can only change the channel when you guys give us that feedback. So dislike, subscribe, share it around if you can. We always appreciate it. And if you haven't and you're still in here, make sure you like the live because it always helps us out as well. But I mean, we don't have any more plans for anything anytime soon. After Blade Show was kind of our biggest thing. So now it's just get through the holidays and see what we've got planned. Fook says happy 4th. Have a great week, just in Ohio. Yeah, so we will, I guess we're just going to head out.
Yeah.
Guys.
Catch y'all next week at the live at 5.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good week.
See you
Thanks
guys
for
later.
stopping in.
Oh, actually,
Wait.
You won't see us.
Oh,
I'm
not
sorry.
us. Yeah, not us.
We've got a surprise for you guys, but please tune in.
Yeah.
You guys will kind of get a heads up with the thumbnail, but you won't see us.
No, we'll be back week after next.
Yeah. We're going to take a little break. See what happens, guys. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Everybody take care.
Peace out.